leaders of House of Folk and Heart of Lions. Nime, Name, Numo, leaders of House of Folk and Heart of Lions. Today is another special day. We all know why we are here, but I need to still tell you why. Because the King himself, His Royal Majesty, me, Dr. Ayibote himself, says this every year HOMoWo will not come without him making sure Ghanaians will climax it with a football game, because he came from the football angles before he became the GESE. And the reason why he's doing HOMoWo Cup and all that, me will talk about it, and then we'll proceed from there. But I want you to know that this year we are going to have a great HOMoWo Cup that you can see a giant trophy here that will tour every corner of this country before the cup is presented to the winner of the between the two clubs. So come Sunday, 17th August, we are going to have this match, and a lot of activities will precede that. We are going to talk about that all. So I want to welcome all of you here. Thanks for your time, and I believe that you are going to talk much about the message out there for.
Thank you very much, organizer, for your opening remarks. We definitely will come to Mr. Samuel Emmanuel again to take us into detail as to the essence of this trophy. We are here under the auspices of GESE, as you've been told, and he has put his mind, heart, and thoughts into this charity peace fund to earmark the annual HOMoWo Festival. That's the festival of the guys. He couldn't be with us today, but he is ably represented, and so therefore we shall now hear from the representative of GESE as to the import of the peace, the charity peace cup, or the HOMoWo charity peace cup. To do us this honor, I'd like to now hand over to Ni Ama Opa. Ni Ama Opa himself is the Ayalolo and HOMoWo chief. And so first of all, let's put our hands together for him for his time. And we will now hand over the microphones to Ni to give us his remarks. Ni, over to you.
Ago chame kanyeme. Akago. Chame kanyeme ni na eba kwesi ebie. Ada feature le. Ndomoni ayibu nte gbese macha na jame. Mi ha nye fe omani. Mi mi bi nye omani. Mene so ne. Ke nye ba nu ingbe ni ayibu nte ekpenye ada feature le fe ke ba bie. Je ne di kenkle si energy si enyo ni aibunte keneke akanshi ne e ba fita gbese kusun fe mo yi ke nye ba nu da ne wo cho no ko udada ka jeje me be aya pepele shomo si gama kusun ni jalawa si boni wo jensi kefe mo efe to mo wonye me ni ba fita wo ye able kuma ni ba fita wo ye amenu wo sisi wo be sana chake ehie ke ni bi ko ma fita ye bona fe ni nuchumo ehie akasi ko ni ke bokumba enu wo sisi kenkle wo ba si ye gbese ni ji gbese manche no ni fi ola kontin ibabashi na badun ni abafa kagbe na kayi udada se neke kusune eko beri afio fe gba ni mani woyo mi ti Ghana mebi nu wosisi si agbene ese eko ni ke chonye adaficho alo anu ke won wo ni fe mo ba na nu wosisi bona fe ka fi se ole ake aka abasipe afe ewu na fana pe afe ewu sika yo dada no be aje ewu fe mo sisi noni ha ni mi bra mo ke mi fuba o ke so mo ke jamo kokoro te wɔntso ne ke kpaa ne no ko ne wɔkɛ twa ne ke wɔkɛ fe ne ka kan si ne bɔna fe ke onu wɔ yɛ ba ona ke da fi no ko yɛ na fi o ke ha wasa fi ni baba be ke ona ke ake o ababa shi be je ni wɔkɛ man bi e ba na simo wɔntso ame wɔ kusum wɔn bigbe kenja amedi bɔna fe ni no ni wɔta wɔ aha wɔ mangana ni wɔn wɔ fita ye aba ejake ye wɔ manche ma kusum ye gan atio achion ho fe mona ke ha beko kuku keke agbelena keke afe kusum ni chira no keke onagbe aye omo wo mene ni wɔtara sie ni ayibote adonti ke ha gan ke ha ni tete ale ke chonya adafi twa pa yue mu enen ni nyehie odada hie mo ke omowo yeli mo lele ayo si me bi nu wo si ke cho ne ke pa no fio e chake mo wo yo ya ke chake mo baba ni si mo baba ni ga ba ko e mama papa na ebu no minda ni si ake nu wo chenye nyeba agbenele won ni kafano ke boni aduma na fi oye gan egba adonti en ni won ta oni yen adafi twa ke meni bomitwe ke meni ba ko mi fe anu isi ake kusun wo fi o ni fita ga kusun yi je si me ko me etoni ebe won pa fai kẹ́ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bè ní wọ́n wọ̀ máa jẹ̀mẹ́ wọ́n bá fẹ́ wọ̀ kùsùn ẹ̀ tẹ̀tẹ̀tẹ̀tẹ̀tẹ̀ dédé kẹ̀kọ́kọ́ amẹ́nu ìṣẹ́ akẹ́ bèéṣẹ̀ nyọ̀nkọ́ mẹ́kọ́ kó ní lóníwọ̀ yọ̀ fẹ́ mọ́ ní wọ́n fẹ́ wọ́n kẹ̀dẹ̀kẹ́ àkánṣe mẹ́ ẹ bá fìtà ga kùsùn ẹ̀ dáàfi ẹ̀ wọ́n bá tọ́ nẹ̀kẹ́ máàtì mẹ́ kó ní nínú ẹkọ̀ mẹ́fẹ́ mọ́ àbà ọ̀tẹ̀ lóní jẹ́ èèyàn amúlálò fẹ́ amúlálò níyọ̀ wọ́n gba lẹ́kẹ̀ wo ní kẹsàn nínú bọ̀ná fẹ́ lẹ́wọ́ bá wá kó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ níbi ní tí ọ̀sí yẹ wọ́n máa dúnmọ̀ mi kẹ wọ́n kùsù fẹ́ mọ̀ mi yẹn kẹ amúlálò ẹnu wọ̀ sísì ní kẹ ìwò mi yẹn kẹ ètùjì ní ètù àmẹ́fẹ́ bẹ kẹ́kẹ́ ètùjì yẹn bẹ appointees ministers kẹ níbi ẹfẹ́ káàmà mẹ́wàá wọ àbánu wọ gán sísì akẹ wọ́n fẹ́ kùsù sí jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n pa wọ́n dájú sí wọ́n kẹ́ kọ́ọ̀pù òwúlù náà mà sí ní kọ́ọ̀pù òwúlù náà kọ́ọ̀pù akọ́ ẹ̀ jẹ́ lókò bíbí olù sí gan wọ́n jí kápítà wọ́n bí ẹ̀ jí kápítà wọ́n kẹ̀lẹ̀kẹ́ kúlù náà mà sí ní ẹ̀tọ́ akẹ́ wọ́n jí àgbò kẹ́ òtún wọn bí ẹ̀ òbẹ́ ẹ̀kú ló wáyà sí kẹ́ ẹ̀jọ̀lẹ̀ bẹ́ bí ẹ̀ lẹ́wọ̀n ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ mí ìṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n pàfà náà wọ́n kúlù ní ọ̀kẹ́ màsí mọ̀ fi áàmù kẹjẹ yìí tó ẹ̀lú kàbàtí sísí ẹ̀nà kọ́ọ̀nù wọ̀nyí yẹ ó ọ́fíìsì àló Flaster House akẹwà kúlù ẹ̀bà bó yíyẹn lọ nídi wọ President John Dramani Mahama kọ́ọ̀nù wọ̀ kúlù ẹ̀yẹ bẹ̀gàn àdọ̀ntí ẹ̀ kẹgàn má sí ẹ̀fẹ́ ìbọ̀ yìí wọ́n bá ní wọ́n nù nẹ́kẹ́ ẹ̀nù kúlù nù náà níwọ̀ wọ̀tú yìí náà jọ bọ̀ná fẹ́ nọ́fíà ní wọ̀fí ọ eye mù yàáfí káfí ní káwọn yìí ẹ̀fẹ́ yẹ yóò rà dọ́rùn.
Thank you very much, Niyama Oba, Yayalolo Work Chief, for spelling the reasons or the details why this happened. But most especially, the tenets that support or follow the plan. Basically, he's talking about peace. He's also taking us through the education or the essence of what the Ghana culture is in practicality. What the Ghanaians would call the usul, the custom. And he's walked us through it as to why there's that period of ban on drumming, the reasons behind it. And of course, after the ban is lifted, the ceremony that follows. this has been a custom of the Ghana people for many years. And he believes that although Latter-day Saints may have misread or misinterpreted the reasons behind the custom that they go through, it is not a custom that should bring disunity. It's not a custom that should bring disparity among Ghanaians. But indeed, he is only requesting for that period of respect for the people of the Ghana state. And I'm sure that in other jurisdictions, they also have their customs that they go through. This is one of them. In fact, it is the key custom of the Ghana state. And so he is appealing from the president to the lowest of the land to respect custom and respect tradition as it goes. And to climax all this, he believes that MANTSE also believes in peace. He believes in unity. Hence, the giant trophy that we see. This trophy will signify that there should be a bond among all Ghanaians, particularly those in the Ghana state, so that this will be a remembrance or a duty call every year. A specific time period is given for this. Let's put our hands together for this. Okay. And so, as you have been told already, it's the duty of HOMoWo and Heart of Lions to show that brotherliness, that unity that we're talking about here today. And of course, the trophy will go to the winner. But before the trophy goes to the winner, the father of the land, His Excellency the President, will receive this trophy in his office. Not only him, together with those who are supporting him, build a beautiful Ghana for us. I'm talking about the ministers, the parliamentarians. They will all have a view. In fact, this trophy is going to go on a tour. It will start with the presidency and then it will go to the lower offices. This is to show clearly that number one, MANTSE has a clear conscience of putting this trophy together. Number two, MANTSE wants to add his voice to the clarion call of unity of purpose in this country. And by so doing, it behoves on all of us from all walks of life to respect the decision, the culture. The president has already shown that he loves the custom already, and he's very close to the elders of the Ghana state. The Ghana state, for that matter, the MANTSE would also want to reciprocate that show of love and respect. And so, from here, we will outline how the trophy will make its journey through and through all nooks and corners of Ghana before the 17th of August, when it will make its final entry into the Accra Stadium for that epic. So, once again, thank you very much for spelling out the details, the rationale, and giving us the reasons for that. Like I said earlier on, HOMoWo will also buttress with a few points as we go along. But if it is hearts and protocol, or hearts and Olympics, or hearts with any other team, I am sure that the whole world will get to know about it. Today, it is the moment for hearts and heart of lions. As to whether they are ready, as to whether they have a ready team, as to whether Accra Hearts of Oak has bounced back from their latest debacle, there are gentlemen here who will tell us exactly what we should do. Before I get to the gentlemen, any man walk us through the modalities. Let's put our hands together for him.
Thank you very much, Prince. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the press. So, the trophy tour is key. His Excellency will be the first person to touch it. That's why no one has been allowed to touch it. So we are going to go to the minister who is going to lead us to the president, Honorable Kofi Adams. We've engaged, and when he confirms the exact date, we will let you know, and then you can follow us to the presidency to present it to the president. From the president, it will now go to the other ministers of state and other state institutions that we have the earmark, and we will definitely give you heads up to know where we are going. For the trophy to tour the nation, the offices of Lions and House of Football, their training grounds, everywhere will tour. But for the two clubs, they will not see the trophy in their backyard. They only see it at the Accra Sports Stadium. Their bosses can see it, but the players and the technical men will not see it. We are going to have another session here where the two coaches and two players each of us and Lions will be here to talk to you about their preparations for the match. And also, we will also be visiting some sponsors who supported us last year and also are going to support us this year. And then on the final day, there's going to be a curtain raiser. As we speak, some are being discussed. There's a possibility of old House of Folk against a team that I cannot mention now. I think we'll communicate that to you. There's going to be a Coast game as a curtain raiser, and we are hoping to have Accra West and Accra North District Coast clubs bring their Coast under 13 team. So Accra West will bring under 13 team Coast. Accra North will also bring under 13 team Coast as a curtain raiser. Apart from that, me will give us some other interesting times where we are going to do activation in the universities. We are looking at University of Ghana to do an activation there to let them know, like me said, the significance of HOMoWo. So when we begin with the students, there's a possibility there are some schools here that will also visit, that will go for them to understand what HOMoWo is about, why we do Aduma, why we lift Ma, why they do it, the traditions behind it and the reasons behind it. And so the activation will be with our partners, which will also be announced. If you follow our handles and where we are going to communicate, you are going to get everything ahead of time from now till the 17th, when the final day between us and Lions will be staged at the Accra Sports Stadium. So on this note, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank you for your time, and I believe that we are all going to push this and help make Ghana great through this HOMoWo Cup, because this is our culture, this is our heritage, something that our people love. And the Ministry of Tourism like this will visit them because this is part of Ghana's tourism. A lot of foreigners come here because of HOMoWo. And on the day of HOMoWo, that Saturday and that Sunday, you see a lot of people trooping in here. So our tourism ministry will also definitely come on board. I believe they are ready for such unique events, and I'm believing that all of you will help us do that together. So I want to thank you all for this day. Thank you for coming. Please, you can have the banner continue.
Thank you very much, Mr. HOMoWo. It's now time to hear about how ready the two teams are. There's one in the nation's capital, Accra, the oldest club. There's one that is coming from Pandu, who have performed wonders over the season just gone by. And Heart of Lions finished second on the league block. Superlative performance put together. Let's put our hands together. And for the old guards, Accra Heart of Oak, they went through the season with mixed feeling. I'm sure they didn't plan to finish the league in the 4th position. But at least it is better than being relegated to Division 1. Is it not better? Staying at the 4th position and going to Division 1, which one is good?
Definitely, 4 positions better than the Division 1.
Okay.
So we are not that welcome.
Okay. So it means 4th division is better than Accra Great League.
Of course.
Okay. The microphone will start off first with the operator to tell us how ready they are, whether the team is ready to appease their fans. Because they turned out in their numbers in their last encounter. Unfortunately, the result was not what they really wanted. But they have another opportunity to put that phobia smile on their faces of the fans. Let's have
Thank you. your support at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you greetings from the family of Accra House of Folk. As the defending champions of the prestigious HOMoWo Charity Peace Cup match, it is our intention to ensure that whatever that comes along with peace, unity, and ensuring that our history is well protected, House of Folk will always stand for it. It is our belief that once we associate ourselves with these responsibilities, then we will help together to educate ourselves and ensure that our culture will get as far as the younger generation, so that Accra House of Folk will also be able to help in ensuring that we do not forget our culture. Once again, our team most definitely will be ready. Defending champions, a lot will be expected of us. The technical team understand that, the players understand that, and our former head, that is GESE, we will go out there on the 17th of next month and not disappoint him or disgrace him. We will do our best to ensure that at the end of it all, our junior brothers, they will do their best, but we have to go back home with a giant trophy. Thank you very much.
Junior brother, it's your turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, we want to thank the GESE MANTSE for this opportunity again. We see it as an opportunity because it is time for us to mingle with the big boys and our big brothers. So it's an opportunity for us. And then secondly, to show peace to the whole country. For the team being ready, we are very ready. Last season, this tournament or this cup competition played a very big role in our preparation towards last season, which enabled us in that performance. So this time around, we are not taking it lightly at all. We've invited the boys already. I don't know whether our brave brothers have done that. We have invited our boys. They started pre-season just for this match. So please, they owe us one. Last season, you know how it went. We lost on penalties. This time, we won't send them to penalties. We will end it there at the 90 minutes. So Hearts of Lions Football Club, Hearts of Lions Football Club is very, very ready for this match on the 17th. So watch out, Accra House of Folk. Thank you very much.
The battle lines have been drawn, and on the 17th of August, I want to believe that all roads will lead to the Accra Stadium for that day. My colleagues from the media, thank you very much for your presence. We're going to give a few minutes for questions if any.
I want
questions on
give a GESE out.
GESE matches or charity. If you have any thoughts, any advice, this is the opportunity to let your voice be heard. And so we will take just a couple of questions. I understand some members of the high table escape because there are other programs that they have to attend. So I'll bring the microphone down if you have your hand up. We'll just take about a couple of questions. I will give them. But before we get to the question answer time, there will be a very short presentation. The presentation is going to be done by Hearts of Lions Football Club. And so I probably, Stephen, come close to me, and let's go through it very quickly. So we're going to have a symbolic presentation from Heart of Lions. So if I come to the front, so the cameras can capture it. Knees rep as well as the organizer. Please, if you can join.
Why don't you go? Then you should go.
Okay, for the benefit of the at the back. And so this is being presented from Heart of Lions Football Club, and it goes from me, Busy himself. Shall we put our hands together? This is a symbolic presentation from Heart of Lions to me, Busy. We've been talking about peace, we've been talking about unity, and our brothers from Pando are setting the example. This shows that they have a very good relationship with NIGBESE. This also tells us that they are in full support of the initiatives of NIGBESE, and therefore they will want to present this shirt, Heart of Lions branded shirt, to NIGBESE to almost always remind him of that relationship between himself and Heart of Lions. Let's put our hands together for him. Thank you very much. Now let's have your questions. Let me start the one close to you, then I'll come. Your name and your media house.
Thank you very much. Maybe Philip will take that. The question I want to ask you. You have been one of the people behind this tournament, and they are born last year, even this year. President Bisa, what are some of the experiences? How we encounter what I was talking to you? Because we are there was people, then question, and then a mistake is here, several that look those years and job. And I say, no mistakes this one. Then I'll come over with him. Now, this year, they come. I'm going to be a young American.
Alright, so I need that's your question. Let's take two more.
Alright, my name is Benjamin Adata. I do TV and then was a player. Mr. Liman, for now we know the date and the venue, but kickoff. Is it going to be free to and the president?
Thank you very much. My name is Andy from Radio University of Ghana. I want to know how the organizers are inculcating Great Olympics, because we know how vibrant they've been when it comes to some of these organizations. And since they are one part, I want to know how the organizers are inculcating them so as to get their supporters also on board. Thank you very much.
All right, so we have got three questions. Let's see whether we can get them all answered. Thank you.
Thanks for the questions. Yes, in every position, in every event, you definitely have to go through some challenges. Now that doesn't stop you. You need to get yourself ready and prepare towards the next one and try to correct all the wrongs. And somebody like you, most of you know where I've come from. Doing this is a normal thing for me. I've done it many times in football, in boxing, in athletics, in all areas of life. Even being a student leader as president of people. So being in this position is something that I've gone through my life experience for so many years. So I know how to go about this when it comes to challenges. I believe all of you will encourage to also strive to push no matter the challenges to get to your destination. And I know we are going to get there. This year is going to be a higher, see another higher improvement with better delivery in all corners of the organization. Thank you. When it comes to the question about second question was about kickoff. The kickoff. the kickoff, because of the curtain raises, the kickoff is likely going to be around 4 o'clock exact time. But we are hoping that we will be able to kick off right on time. But then we get curtain raises, like I said, and so we will announce that as we go along. Then what question again? Gate fee. Yeah. So this time, because we know that we are going to spend a lot, we are not the government, the president is the president. He has the power to spend and decide what to do, but we are not in that capacity. But because we need to support the clubs, listen, as we speak, we should be announcing another appearance fee and bigger monies to the clubs. And so we are hoping that we will get something and then the clubs also benefit, so that it will help them. As Lion said, this game became so important to them for their preseason, and they went on, they nearly won the league, and they placed second. So it's a good thing for all of us to know that as long as we do it well, the clubs will also benefit. And me is a football person, and so we are going to take a token of 5 cities for the popular stand, 5 cities for all the people in Gamashi. So we are going to do e-ticket also. There's going to be a code that these days everybody has a phone. When you go on the code, you get your ticket. Or if you come to the center, they show you how it is done. Some will be done here. Numo and his team will lead here, and they are making sure that there will be a float in Gamashi to make sure that all the people in Gamashi will get it. And also the other VIP stands will have some small fees to pay, but it won't be anything significant. I know a VIP paying 100 cities will be enough for such a big game, so that will be used to support the clubs and the organization, because we need we need something to help push us to that level. Me, I've been supporting the kids here, supporting education and all that. If there's some funds that you can use some to also support the kids' education in Gamashi. So on that note, I want to thank you.
What about the last Olympics?
The Olympics issue will definitely be solved. ASNI is championing peace. Whatever happened that Olympic checking out the last time that brought this to them definitely will be solved. And I know that by the next edition, it's possible we maybe have 4 clubs to play it in the 2-week interval, so that it serves as a good preseason. So they will play one game, the winners will now play the final game on the final day. And I'm believing, and I'm committed this to that. We'll talk to Olympic, we'll make sure we bring Olympic back to the table. They'll be part of it. Thank you. Because we are all for peace. Football is for peace. Yes. Whatever happened behind should be left behind. And then going forward, we can go forward positively for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Imado. I don't see any hand up, so we will be safe for you to conclude. Sami, please. You will be the last person. Sorry, the last person.
Yeah, we need to wait up for EIB sports. The Pacific Visa Lions representative from our district. President Campbell, you will say the regional minister has food and 20 pounds upon the soul. Sounds when certain regional ministers who call Master Samuel of also 20 pounds upon the soul. So this time I'm facing House of Food. What are you guys doing to the regional minister and the voter? Yes. Is there any agreement getting the man on board to support your work?
Thank you very much. I think it's a very good question. First of all, I want you to know that we have a very good relationship with the Volta Regional Minister and other prominent people in the Volta region. So like you said, it wasn't a matter of concern, but since you've raised it, I think it would be very, very relevant to get in touch with them to do the needful for us before the 17th of August. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think it's definitely going to happen. As I said, we'll go to the president and the ministers. The regional minister, Greater Accra regional minister, will also have a feel of the trophy. And as usual, he will be supporting us on shoe, supporting us on food. And then the Volta regional minister will also have the same. And I know he will also support Out of Lions. When it comes to the issue of entertainment, it's going to happen. As we speak, Bukum Bankun, like Sami said, has signed on to be part of this. And if all things being equal, he went to an assignment. If all things being equal, he will even join us here before we leave here. And then the other artists, you mentioned Shatta, you mentioned the artist based in the Ghana area. You have Tiny, you have Jupiter, you have King Jerry, you have all the guys, Nifani and all of them, Klala and all those artists. Yes, we are engaging them, and possibly most of them will be on the stage on that day to add to the entertainment bit on it. So thank you very much. Okay, so there are some things that we need to explain. We have the, okay, let me start from here. We have this, it's a tactical board that Ni, you know Ni is a football person. So he brought it for the coaches. So each coach will have one of them, that is House of Folk coach and Out of Lions coach, will have this tactical board. It's also from Switzerland. Everything you see here is from Switzerland. Original. So it's the same thing which is here, which the other team will also have. So two coaches will have this as a gift from me himself. If you come here, we have the best player. The best player trophy is this one. The best player trophy is this one. This is the best goalkeeper for the day. It's also this one. You can see the written there, the best goalkeeper. We have the best defender also here. And then we have the trophies and the medal. This medal, one of the goes to the winner. And the other one goes, the silver one goes to the losing team. And then Lord, you can see it written there. Me, His Royal Majesty, me, Ayi Bonte, Bese Manche, Paramount Chief of Bese and Accounting of the Ghana State. He's the Paramount Chief of Bese and the accounting of the Ghana State. So this giant process is going to catch it now. So it will go to the leader. But like I told you, it will go to the president first and the other ministers. And then probably you will be appointed by the sports minister, the presidency, and then the other ministers before the council will have a few. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. And so with all the issues that are clear on the board, it looks like we are good to go. The 17th of August. 17th of August will be the match day. And then it will be between Heart of Lions and Accra Hearts of Oak. Both teams have accepted to participate in the game, all in honor of me, basically. But most importantly, to also add their voices to the peace call that is being preached by the minister. The basically was being represented by the HOMoWo and HOMoWo, who has also explained to us the rationale, the reasons, and the doings of the God customer as to his ability, so that we all send the word, the notice, and the information out there. That the not about war, it's not about quarrels, but it's all about peace. It is a tradition that has to go on, and which has been going since time immemorial. That giant trophy will have a tour, to go on a tour, starting with the office of the president, and then it will continue to other dignitaries. We will be given the details of that we will told. And then for those who want to come to the stadium to watch the game, we are urging one and all to come to the stadium. A token of 5 seats for the stands across board minus probably the lower in the VIP will go for 5 seats, and then those two places, the rich will also be given to us. Heart of Lion says they are ready. They have given a lot of due respect to their big brothers and brothers. They have also indicated that the last time around, that much they played the same competition, the same help them in their preseason. And that's when they come to their second finish. I guess this time around, they want to finish the next season in first position. Hearts of Hope also believe that their house is in order, players are ready, management is ready, the fans are also ready. And so we are only appealing to one and all to come to the stadium on the 17th of August to have a good time. A question was asked, and you've been told by that there will be lots of music. That talks are also ongoing, and in due time, the announcement will be made as to who will be gracing the occasion. But we also have, we've also heard that government is truly supporting this event. The call for peace is very necessary. And so don't be surprised if we see a few of the images of the transport stadium on that. It promises to be a day of fun, a day of activity. Both sets of fans will be at the stadium. We are using this opportunity once again to get the message out there. And it's all about peace. It's all about peace. Peace will win at the end of the day. But unfortunately, peace will not win the battle. It is either this way or that way. Wherever the cup will go, your guess is probably as good as mine. But we encourage all of us from the media to send the message out there, create the noise, create the ambience, and let the whole world know that the basic HOMoWo charity peace is here to stay. This year, Accra Hearts of Hope, Accra and Panto Hearts of Lions, and I'm not too surprised that you have two teams that have H as their starters. It creates that healthy rivalry. So we'll see you on the 17th of August, Hearts of Lions. We'll see you on the 17th of August, Accra Hearts.
And against people too.
Okay.
Against.
Okay, we are also calling on all clubs support.
Yes, against.
Particularly Accra Rangers to come and support us. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to one and all for giving us your time, your energy, your presence, and I'm going to say that
you find the 5 you never feel cash. They never use them because that's gone. You can miss it with the share. Oh, go, suffer no establishment. I can't be careful. I can't be chewy. I can't be a man. Oh, my dear. You must see this. No, no federal affirm with you on Hiccup. Open at our year. Near Abilonia. Maybe I tell the film at the wire. No, what's association? Come on, Bosia. Can you mind? Any of you, your conquer the desire, the Ofiano, you are done. Say, amen.